Hello, lovely people. Today I'm playing Do Not Take This Cat Home. This is a visual novel and there are some warnings, so please read the warnings before we continue. And if you have any of those issues on the screen, please do not watch this because it will upset you. Let's begin. By the way, I'm Cup of Law. Welcome to my channel. And let's go. Please take care of yourself. Oh, I like the ambiance, and I love the cute cat. Okay, let's start. You're not having a great day as usual. Oh, great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move me up here so you can see this better. Perfect. There we go. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try tomorrow, right? You turned to head home when... Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Oh my gosh, it's a little cat. I want it. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box. Oh my gosh, it is a cat. I will take it home and I will protect it forever. Huh? Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Oh my god, it makes cute little noises. Whatever you are, I want you. Come, let's go. So cute. And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if I like all this one, it's a shock you haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously, it's a cat. It could answer with meows, a lot of cats talk. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Oh my, I don't know, I guess if maybe people end the game and the game ends by just being like, no, cat, I'm gonna leave you in a box. Take that cat home. Oh my gosh. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it in front of you. Why not? Oh my god, these sound effects are 10 out of 10. You're all alone and well. I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so... You bring the cat close. You didn't realise it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh my god, it's purring. There is nothing more relaxing than purring. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living in, alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as a curiosity explores the new environment. Beep beep, that's such. The music is very cute. Pixar music is the best. It just always reminds me of Stardew. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. Oh my gosh. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Snap. Excuse me, cats. Excuse me, little one. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on this. It's just a cat after all. It'll just leave if you get hungry, okay? Oh, sorry. I'll just leave it if you get hungry, okay? Leave the house. Goodbye. The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Ow! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid! You feel a little embarrassed for such a plunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright, it was just an... You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Uh-oh. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Right? Sure, you're not, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening unfortunately goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behaviour. What if it's just got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up... excuse me? The lights just went out. Great. Just great. Ray must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. Oh, you grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. What is it saying? Kill? Is it saying kill? Oh God. Thinking now, you realise the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and completely haywire. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, it's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, his eyes hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk and narrate. The flashlight flickers. Oh God. Oh God. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctured with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart. It's overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense of everything that's happening. Oh God, these sound effects are 10 out of 10 also, I must say. They are very, very good. Boom, 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 boom. That audible beat of restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself cools tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense. What? Oh, what did you say? Did you speak English and say let's play? Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not because you could even, if you did, you can't stay here. You have to run. Without a thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens in you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action, but you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Oh! A sharp pain explodes in the centre of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to you explicitly opened door screech to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object that you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. It spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight. Ew! And bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Ugh! Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now piercing in your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in. Licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching, as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you, everything except your blood. You can barely glimpse the body imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts, but you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow under you. Not when you feel the graze of eyes all over you. Gaze. Now when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? I'm gonna keep running. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. Oh my god! Was that... Oh, no, go back. Can I load? Oh, shit. Okay. You're walking. Right, of course. And okay, we're gonna go all the way. I'm gonna totally save as well here. Yes. I need to have better endings. Alright, take you. You see a little cat? Yes. So. You look so meow, 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 meow. Okay, take it home. Okay. And then it goes really crazy and dark, and then we're suddenly going through this. I'm sorry that I'm speeding through. Do something with cat. Wait. Was this an option before? Do something alone. Wait. I don't know if this was an option. That's weird. I didn't have this option before. Watch a movie. You're not tired enough for a nap, but you're too lazy to get started on any of your chores, so you decide to watch a movie. You get dressed in your favourite pyjamas, make some popcorn with an obscene amount of butter, and head over to your armchair. What is going on? Only to discover that the cat is already napping in it. You frown a little in thought. Your couch isn't at the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure, and you don't feel like pushing it around and having to put it back later. The only option you have left are to sit on the floor, or move the cat. Okay, I'm gonna sit on the floor. You just, oops, go back. You decide to sit on the floor. Well, at least you would if you'd had any guests over before. Oh my god, I'm so good. You grab a blanket and some pillows and make a comfy nest in front of a chair. You pop in a random movie from your collection and can tell instantly it's one of your favourite horror films. Oh no. You've seen it a few times already, but it never fails to get your blood pumping. A few minutes in and you're already invested, getting reacquainted with the story and characters. The scares won't come until later, but for some reason you feel like something is watching you from behind. You know it's probably nothing, but you feel compelled to check anyway. You peek over your shoulder. Only to jump out your skin, jostling a few pieces of popcorn out of the bowl in your lap. The cat is awake and looking right at you. You take a calming breath, recovering from your heart's nearly lurching out of your chest, and immediately feel foolish. It was just the cat, of course. It was so quiet you'd forgotten it was right behind you. Even though it's the whole reason you're sitting on the floor in the first place. Okay, you shakily pick up the remote, intending to rewind some of the parts you missed. However, as soon as you press the rewind button... Oh, hell no. 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 The TV shuts off. You blink confused. Nothing else turned off. The kitchen's dim lights were still on. The digital clock was still glowing and the movie player was still rewinding. The power clearly didn't go out, so why? You feel a chill run down your spine as you catch the cat's reflection in the dark TV screen. It's still looking at you. Cat stares, silly. It's kind of their thing. Right? And you're a new addition in its life. Of course it's going to study you closely to see if you're trustworthy. As you mentally reassure yourself, you turn the TV back on. I've seen this horror movie. I don't like it. What? The TV's on. But the movie isn't what's playing on screen. It's... is that? No, sorry, I ordered the wrong movie. I would like a refund, please. It's you. You watch yourself frown on screen as you feel your brow furrow in tandem. It's like the footage of you in real time, like you're being recorded. You feel the familiar sensation of your mind focusing on small details to avoid the bigger picture of your current situation. Avoiding the question of how this is happening, or of who or what is doing this, and why. Suddenly your mirrored self smiles and waves at you, all on its own. You don't wave back, too stunned to move. The you on the screen doesn't seem to mind though. It then stands up. Oh god, it's the Ring. It walks out the frame. And... a terrified yell rips out of your mouth before you can think to strife it. On screen, in the chair, is the cat. But it's wrong. It's become a large, swollen mass of black fur. Its twitching pulse, with its slow, almost mythological breaths. Glowing eyes bulge over its body. It's still looking at you. It doesn't even acknowledge your on-screen persona as they walk back into frame and pet it almost lovingly. Then, the you inside the TV touches one of the cat's fangs. You flinch at a sudden sharp pain in your palm. You look down and sure enough, your hand is bleeding. You're not particularly afraid of blood, but there's so much blood. For some reason, the sight of it leaking out of you sends another chill down your back. A thought clear and terrible flashes across your mind. It's not just the mutated cat in the TV that's watching you. Is it? Don't look behind you. Don't look beside you. Don't look behind you. Don't look behind you. Don't look behind you. Don't look behind you. You watch helplessly as your on-screen self, oh my god, I got goosebumps, nods at you, almost encouragingly. They stand in front of the cat's gaping jaws. They look into the dark depths. And as you're torn between the horrifying realization of what's about to happen and the gripping wonder of what they see looking back at them from that deep, deep darkness, they jump in. Darkness is a sudden presence all around you, pressing in, holding you down, and yet you somehow also feel weightless. You can't tell if you're falling, but it doesn't feel like you're laying down or standing either. You feel warm. You feel cold. You feel everything. You feel nothing. You feel nothing. Ending 3, silent film. Oh my god. Oh my god, I died again. I died! Okay. Dun 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 dun, meow meow, there is a little cat. What if you don't take the cat home? It's very cute. You look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat, not many ways for a standard black cat to look after all. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you, and the text is changing as well. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Don't take the cat home. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are. With rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive. There's no way we could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? Leave the cat. You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hopes up of having someone look after it if you're not willing to commit. What if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to your home? Sorry, see you around, I guess. You stand up, the cat watching your every move. You make it halfway up the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. Ignore. Nope. You need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day. It's what's for the best. You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, you'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you were going to do on your day off. Oh, I'm going to go to a dog park. You decide to take a stroll in a park or something. The only one within walking distance is a nearby dog park. You think it'll make you feel better. First, you get to see a cute cat today. Now you'll get to see a cute dog. Several of them, in fact. Oh my god. The park is bustling with owners and their canine companions. Playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, even napping. Such cute... Whatever. Like you'd want anything to do with these mangy mutts. What was that? What's wrong? You didn't think that... You decided to move on. The dogs are all so adorable. You want to pet every single one you come across. But you know not all owners are cool as strangers just walking up and manhandling their animals and their pets. Not all dogs appreciate it either. So you stroll around the path, trying to exude a welcoming aura that will beckon one of these cute doggies. You don't have to wait very long. Oh my god, a dog! You stop as the cutest, smallest puppy you've ever seen scampers up to you, blocking your path. Oh my god, I'm gonna... What? Kick the puppy, kill the puppy, eat the puppy, leave the park, pick up the puppy. You... Hold on. Oh my god. You just barely managed to rein in the reflex to throw the puppy as far away as you possibly can. With shaking hands, you quickly place the puppy on the grass and take several jerky steps back. The owner seems confused by your reactions to their puppy. You just wave at them in a daze before hastily stumbling away. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave. Stay at the park. No, you stay at the park. You try to calm down by watching all the dogs from afar as you walk along the path. But every so often, one will run up to you. And when they do, they look wrong. The owners don't seem to notice. You find a bench and sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. Maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe. Oh god, it's you, isn't it? You should... I don't know what it said. It said you said something. I don't know what it said. What was that? You're broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently on your lap. You look up and see a frisbee on your face. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw that back? You look up to see an owner waving at you in the distance. But more importantly... Oh my god, a dog. Hey doggy, it's barking at me. It's so cute. It keeps barking a series of excited barks, jerks. Your gaze forward and you see a large dog sprinting. Oh god. A series of excited barks, jerks your... Oh god. Your gaze forward and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Hey, hurry and throw it back. Throw. You throw the frisbee as the dog runs in the opposite direction, jumping and catching it right out the air. Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. The dog looks up at you, eager for its reward for pets and pats. Should I? Pet dog. Really? Are you sure? I'm warning you. No! Don't not touch that mutt, or you will regret it. Pet the dog! Pet it. Oh my god. You reach out your hand and you pet the dog. The dog seems pleased. You don't feel well. Suddenly, the sky begins to darken rapidly. Oh no. You look up along with all the pet owners to see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in the blink of an eye. You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at an eclipse, but for some reason, you don't look away. Oh my lordy. A loud piercing yowls fills the air, shaking the ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears, but but the hand that had been cautiously pressed upon the dog's head comes away with some resistance. Resistance like sticky slime, almost cementing your hand to the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. Oh, the dog's head stretches with it too as the canine begins to just melt. It melts and melts until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet. You dazzlingly look around for the dog's owner, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood. You see some similar piles of clothes next to piles of goo scattered all across the park's open field. All the dogs, all their owners. The melted goo of the dog in front of you then starts to move with a shudder. Oh god, it's a goo dog. It's a goo thing. It slithers across the grass toward the field in the centre of the park. all the other piles of goo following after it. Oh god, it's becoming a goo dog boy tree thing. They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates and bulges and grows. You watch in dazed horror as it then fills out and shapes itself. Oh my god. Is it going to be a cat? Oh no, it's a super dog. Into a behemoth of a dog. Snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching before the glowing orbs land directly on you. Oh my god! I just wanted to pet you! The rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep you can feel the sound of it crash into you. I should leave. Oh god. Is it you again? No. You had your chance. Better start running. You try to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. Oh! Oh my god! Excuse me! Can you stop? It tears you apart until there's nothing left. Ending 21, dog person. I just wanted to be a dog person. Okay, so I'm going to leave this Let's Play here. This is very, very fun. It's called Do Not Take This Cat Home. I will put the link in the description below. I got it from itch.io and it's free, so if anyone wants to play it. I don't know how many endings there are. 40 endings. So you can play this again and again and make different choices. I kind of want to play more. Maybe if you enjoyed this Let's Play and you want to see me play this game again and try to get more endings, let me know. This was super awesome. Just going to shout out to the credits as well. Oh, Renpai. Awesome. So yeah, check it out and thanks for watching and until next time. Oh, and please like and subscribe if you like the content. Bye bye!